First up is where the games of the 31st Olympiad kick off in August 2016, the spiritual home of football and one of the largest stadiums in South America, the Maracana. Located off the Barra Olympic Park and nearest the city centre, the stadium was first used for the 1950 World Cup when it was just partially finished. It was remodelled for the 2014 World Cup and 2016's Olympic and Paralympic Games. It now seats up to 78,000 people and will be used for the opening and closing ceremonies as well as the football contests. Sitting in the heart of Rio's Barra Olympic Park, the aquatic stadium seats 15,000 people. It's a completely temporary structure that will be dismantled and cleared away after the Games. Its parts will then be used in the construction of two new aquatic centres, one with capacity for 6,000 people, the other with capacity for 3,000 people. Before meeting that fate, it will play host to the swimming competitions and water polo finals, whilst diving, synchronised swimming and the water polo group stages take place in the Maria Lenk Centre nearby. Just across the Olympic Park sits the tennis centre. At its core is a 10,000-seater stadium around a hard surface court built especially for the Games. This is a key facility and is set to become one of Rio 2016's greatest legacies. The centre court is surrounded by 15 ancillary courts, some of which will be removed after the Olympics. Handball tournaments at the Rio Games will take place in the future arena. Built using a nomadic concept, this temporary structure will seat 12,000 people before being dismantled and used in the construction of 4 state schools across the city, each providing education for 500 pupils. The 5,000-seater venue for track cycling was originally built for the Pan American Games in 2007. One of the best-looking buildings on the park, it has undergone significant remodelling to meet Olympic requirements. This includes the introduction of a steel framework structure that will eliminate the existing structural columns and provide a clear, uninterrupted span across the track. Next up is the beach volleyball arena, and this is where hosting the Olympics in Rio really comes into its own. The arena will seat 12,000 people in a temporary structure on Copacabana Beach. Its impressive positioning in an area synonymous with beach volleyball and with the city and bay surrounding it set it up to be one of the most iconic venues for Rio's Games. Finally, we have the Amazonia Arena in Manaus, hosting the group stages of the men's and women's football tournaments. The impressive looking stadium was originally built for the 2014 World Cup. Its form and facade design is inspired by a basket of fruit from the Amazon rainforest. We shouldn't go without noting that some of these facilities are currently under pressure to complete ahead of the Games. At the time of filming, the organisers are confident they will be finished in time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with a friend, and if you'd like more like this, subscribe to the B1M.